de amor, B de baixinho, C de coração, D de docinho, E de escola, F de feijão, G de gente, H de humano, I de igualdade, J juventude, L liberdade, M molecagem, N natureza, O obrigado, P proteção, Q de quero, R de riacho, S saudade, T de terra, U de universo, V de vitória, X o que é? É de Xuxa, e Z é zum, 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 zum. Vamos cantar, vamos brincar, alegria pra valer, o abecedário da Xuxa, vamos aprender. Hi guys, my name is Deborah. I'll be your teacher for the next few minutes. Okay, so today's music is Abecedário da Xuxa. Abecedário means ABC, the alphabet, alright? So, I'm gonna try to translate here ipsis literis, word by word, palavra por palavra, okay? Sometimes in English, the same order as in Portuguese doesn't make sense. So, I'm gonna need to change, alright? So, let's come back here. Abecedário. Abecedário means alphabet, alright? So, alphabet. Sorry. Alphabet. Da means of. Da is feminine, okay? Feminine. Of. Xuxa. Xuxa is the name of a lady that used to present some shows in Brazil, like TV shows, alright? For kids. Her real name is Maria da Graça Meneghel, but her nickname is called Xuxa. Alphabet of Xuxa. In English it would be, well, a little bit better calling this Xuxa's alphabet, alright? Or Xuxa's ABC or whatever. So, let's come back here. Let's start. A, it's A, but in Portuguese it's A. So, A. I'm not gonna write again the letters, okay? Because they are written here in blue, alright? So, A, of the amor. Amor means love. Yes, love. A lot of love for you too. So let's come back here. B. It's not B as in English. It's B of the baixinho. Baixinho. It's shorty, like small, a small guy, okay? But in fact, she used to call the kids who used to watch her TV show baixinhos. Like instead of calling them kids, she crianças, kids, right? Or children like this. She used to call them baixinhos, like shorties. Like, well, it's the name she put to them, to call them. So, in this case, it's kids, okay? But, if you call a kid baixinho, nowadays, they won't know it very well because it's an old song, alright? So, baixinho means a small guy, alright? So, you see here, inho, this ending means it's in the diminutive form, alright? So you're gonna see here docinho, inho, also diminutive, alright? So pay attention. Let's come back here. C, okay? C, not C, C, D of coração, coração, heart, tum tum, tum tum, tum tum, yes, heart. You see here this C with a worm under it? Yeah, it's called C cedilha. C cedilha. You draw it like this, C cedilha, and a worm in under it. So it sounds like an S, alright? And it's used only before A, O, U, alright? This sounds like a soap. Okay, sabão in Portuguese, alright? So let's continue. D, not D, D. D, D, ha. D of docinho. Docinho means sweetie. Doce is sweet, candy, you know? And docinho, it's sweetie. Sweetie. It's diminutive form here, baixinho, tall guy, docinho, a small candy, a tiny candy. So, diminutive. Okay, E, not E, E, because in Portuguese E is another letter, okay? So, E, D, of escola, escola, school, school. F, F, not F, 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 okay? Of the feijão. Feijão means bean. You see here? Feijão. Não, mão, hand. Feijão. It's a nasal sound, okay? If you put your fingers here on your nose, you'll feel it vibrating. No, no, no. Okay? It's not impossible. It's possible, but it's practice. A lot of practice. Come back here. So, G, not G, G, D of gente, people. People, guys. Okay? So, H, not H, H, H. I'm gonna write here, H. Okay? G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Okay? So, H, D of humano. You cover this O here and you have human. Yes. Practically the same word. Yes. Human. You see? And this ending with O, it shows you that it's masculine. Okay? Male. So, if it was it would be feminine, okay? So it's masculine, male. E, it's not I, it's E. Of igualdade, igualdade, equality. You see here, E, in Portuguese, E, I. I, in English, it's A, but in Portuguese, it's E, alright? I, okay? It's confusing a little bit, but you need to practice. Come on back here. You see here, igualdade. We don't say igualdade. Pay attention. Hey, hello, pay attention here. You don't say igualdade. No, you say igualdade. In Portuguese, if the letter L is positioned in the middle of the word, or in the end of the word, it sounds like an U. Not U in English, but U, as in Portuguese. That you'll see here. Okay? So, igualdade. Alright? So, pay attention on it. L, okay? Sounds U, not U, alright? In English, it's universe. Here, universe. In Portuguese, it's universo, alright? So, let's come back here. Equality, igualdade. J. Juventude. Juventude means youth. You see here, there's the K, but in Portuguese, KWY. I don't know if you noticed, in this song, she didn't sing KW and Y, alright? Because in Portuguese, at that time, those three letters were not included in our alphabet, alright? Only some years later, they are already on our alphabet. But you'll see that most of the words are from abroad, are not from Portuguese. Okay, but it's in the future I'll explain it to you. Let's come back here. So, juventude, youth. J, okay? L, not L, L. Liberdade, liberty, freedom. Freedom. M. Molecagem. Molecagem means prank. But molecagem is the adjective, alright? It comes from moleque. Moleque is bread, like beat on the bread, beat on the bread, beat on the bread with a baseball. Do you remember Ramones? Yeah, I love them. Moleque bread. Okay? So, molecagem is the prank that the bread does. Alright? So, let's come back here. N. Natureza means nature. Ó. In Portuguese, some people say ó and others say o. Alright? It doesn't matter. We don't say o. We say or o or ó. Mostly ó. Obrigado. Obrigado. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. But thank you means thanks to you, right? Obrigado is kind of thanks. Okay? But obrigado, and you need to see that it's in a masculine form, okay? If it was obrigada, I, Deborah, I'm a lady, yes, I am. I would say obrigada, because I'm a woman, alright? So, obrigado is masculine, and obrigada, here. No. Obrigada, thanks, feminine. I would say obrigada. Obrigada. And if you were a man, you'd say obrigado. But in Portuguese, obrigado also means obliged. Yes. So, obliged. Okay, we have here obliged and thanks. Okay. Why? Because this obrigado means, in fact, it meant, and nowadays it still means it, but not as much as before. You do something for me, and I say, oh, now I'm obliged to retribute or to do something for you in retribution. Okay? So let's keep moving here. P, not P, P. P is yes, this is P. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a joker today. I'm doing a lot of jokes today. I'm sorry. I couldn't stop this. So P. Proteção, protection. Okay, so if you see something like this in a long word, all right, like proteção, inflamação, like inflammation, proteção, protection, infecção, infection. Most of the times you just put it's like protection, ion in English, and it's a são in Portuguese. In Brazil, when we are learning English, we do the opposite. We think people that don't speak very well English, or if they are starting to learn or something, or trying to guess the word in English they don't know, they translate, they change like proteção to protection. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, but he tried already. So if you do this in the opposite way, like from protection in English, you write proteção in Portuguese, most of the times you'll be right. It will be right, okay? But you need to pay attention, because if you do this with coração, it's not gonna work, because coração is heart, all right? Or feijão, feijão is bean. You need to see this kind of words that they're substantive, okay? So let's continue here. Que, not Q, que of the quero, 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 quero. Quero, quero is a kind of bird here in Brazil, okay? Of bird. It's not bird, because bird is pássaro. Okay? Bird is pássaro. This quero quero is a kind of bird. Alright? So I'm gonna put it bird here. But quero also means want, like I want. In Portuguese, we can omit the person who's doing the action because every person has its own conjugation of the verb. So eu quero, I want. Alright? From the verb querer, do verbo querer. To want. Okay? Now I'm gonna prove you that even us that are born with the language in the country, like I'm Brazilian, I live here all my life, my whole life. When I listened to this quero quero, I was a child for the first time, and not until now, but I was a child, so I never heard about quero quero. So I thought that the author of the song didn't know a better rhyme for the song, like it's a kind of poetry here. So he wrote quero quero twice because he really wanted, like he wanted it a lot, like quero quero, like I want, like this. But some weeks ago, I translated Chico Chico no Fubá, a song from Carmen Miranda, a famous Brazilian song, okay? And Chico Chico is a kind of bird. And it's written almost like this, like Chico Chico, okay? Chico Chico. Chico Chico. It's a kind of bird. Okay? So, when I was translating this song, I saw this quero quero and I thought, maybe the author didn't really want to say like I want that much, like I want. Maybe it was a bird. Let me see. Let me go to the dictionary and see. And for my surprise, it was a bird also. So I'm learning with you too Portuguese. Yes. I need to confess. So even us Brazilians, we don't even know 100% of our idiom. Like if you're American, if you're French, you only know a part of your language and a lot of words of your area. Like if you're an engineer, you know about concrete and all this stuff. And you don't know like the medical names, for instance, like you don't know pneumonia or something. Well, pneumonia everyone does, but like technical stuff, So sometimes we think that we know everything, but we don't. We need to keep learning day by day, every day. Alright, so let's come back here and Okay, R. R is weak. Our is R, strong, very strong, R. RD of riacho, creek. Like Dawson's Creek. Yeah, I liked it. So, riacho, CH. CH, it's like shoes. Okay, the sound is as you speak on shoes. That means sapatos in Portuguese. Sapatos. Okay? Shoe, sapato. Shoe, one shoe, sapato. Shoes, a pair of shoes, sapatos. Okay? So, SC, SC. Saudade. Oh, I miss you that much. Oh, I miss my grandpa. Saudade, it's a word that I think that only exists in Portuguese and maybe one or two languages more. It doesn't exist in English. I'm sorry, guys. And it means that I miss, that missing something, missing generally people. Like, I miss my mother that's living in another city. I miss my grandpa that's already passed out. Like, saudade means missing someone, alright? Missing someone. T. T of terra. Alright, now I don't know if you've watched my other videos, but I always tell you that you need to see the context, alright? How do I know it's this? How do I know it's that? Like, how do I know it's thanks and not obliged? You need to see the context. But here, there's almost no context. You'll see that's a little bit, but almost no. So, terra has three meanings in Portuguese. Yes. Not only one, not two, but three. Three meanings, different meanings. More or less. So, one is land. Okay? The other is dirt. And the third one is earth. So, which one of them was she trying to sing here? Who knows? Who knows? Poetry in our songs. Alright, sorry guys. Poetry in our songs. But we're gonna have a kind of a clue on our next word. Okay, let's continue. Sorry. Like ooh. The universo. Not you, not me. Ooh. Ooh. Okay? Of the universe. So maybe she was talking about Earth, okay? Because the next word was universe. So it makes a little bit of a sense, but we are not sure. I'm not sure. Are you? Yeah, I don't think so. So let's come back here. U de universo. So remember here, where was it? Igualdade, universo, U, okay? It's written with an L, but if the L is in the middle of the word, it sounds like a new. Okay? Like U. Sorry. Let's continue here. Not V. D of Victoria. Yeah, victory. You see here this O with an accent here. It's called acento agudo. Acento agudo. Okay? Acento agudo. Ele é agudo. Okay? So, O, Vitória. A, O. We have here abecedário. Okay? Agudo. Agudo. So, let's continue here. Alright, this sentence, it's not grammatically correct. Yeah, it's kind of a common sense words said between people, and it's kind of poetry here. Remember, poetry, song like poetry. All right, they do whatever they want there. Okay, they forget the dictionary and all of it. So she's, it's not X, it's she's. She's. Okay means what? Que, this que is a relative pronoun, it's dead. E means is. You see here? Acento agudo. Is. Okay? Is the verb to be. Yes, ser. Like ser, estar, to be. Yeah. Ser, estar. Estar, to be. Ok? Ele é, ela é, você, you, é. Ok? So, ele, ela, você é. He, she, you. Okay? Not it. But it can be it too. But in Portuguese it's kind of isto. Okay? Isto, isso. So, she's o que é? Like X, what that is. We can recreate the sentence here. So, what that is X. Like, what that is eat. Okay? It's confusing, yeah. It's also confusing in Portuguese to know which one is, which que is which, is what, is whatever. You know? It made me think a lot here to explain to you how it was. But you need just to know that she wants to know what's that? What's the X? Alright? What's X? What's X? Cause it's her name. Yes. É Xuxa. Like X is Xuxa. É is like in Portuguese we can omit the person who's doing the action. So it would be she's like X, she's é Xuxa. Ele é Xuxa. He is Xuxa. It is Xuxa. Okay? So we just know. We can omit the person who's doing the action. In English, we can't. So in English, we need to put it here. It is Xuxa. Okay? Xuxa. Xuxa. I think this is how you read it in English, but in Portuguese. I don't know if. Okay, so it's you speak like Xuxa. Okay, I hope it's right the writing here for you to understand, to know how to read it. Okay, so let's continue here. E, Z, E, zoom, 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 like 5 times zoom. So E, you see here, E and E. E, without the sign over here, means end. Okay, just end. E. Okay. Z, Z, Z. E is zoom, 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 zoom. Remember that I told you about poetry? Yeah. He didn't have anything better to write here. And he wrote zoom like 5 times. What does zoom mean? Nothing. Nothing. It may be the B sound. Yeah, maybe the B sound. Yeah, the B, the bzzz. Zoom, it's almost B sound. B in Portuguese is abelha. Okay? My name is Deborah. Deborah in Hebrew is Dvora, Dvorah. Dvora means bee in Hebrew. So, it's for me, the song, you see? Zoom, 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 zoom. No, I'm kidding. So, it's poetry, you know? Music sounds like poetry. They write whatever they want. So, let's keep moving here. Vamos cantar. Vamos, let's go, let's. Nós vamos, okay? I know, nós vamos, we go, alright? We'll go, we are going to, okay? So let's cantar, sing. Vamos brincar, vamos, let's. Like, let us. Brincar. Brincar means play, to play. But in English, it would be let's to sing, like to cantar, to sing. It's the infinitive form. You see here, infinitive form. But in English, it won't make sense if we put let's to sing. So let's sing and vamos brincar, let's play, okay? Not let's to play, let's play. Alegria pra valer. Alegria, joy, happiness. Pra valer. Pra valer is an expression in Portuguese. It means for real. Yeah, in fact, it means with strongly, with energy, you know, with energy. Let's have joy and real, with real energy, okay? Let's a real joy. Okay? But valer, in Portuguese also means value, to value, okay? So, valer, to value. Alright? So, but in this case, pra valer means for real. In reality, like, let's have a lot of joy here. Have a lot of fun, okay? So, let's continue. O abecedário da Xuxa. O, the. Abecedário, ABC, alphabet, okay? I'm gonna put ABC. because you have here alphabet here. I don't have much space. So ABC da of Xuxa. Vamos, let's aprender, learn. Okay? So now we ended the song. Alright, but you see here KWY, yes, we don't have here in the song. So I put here some words that we have in Portuguese for you to know the pronounce of the letters. Alright, so K. K means K. K, okay? K, just K. And we have here, do you read ketchup here? Yeah, you read ketchup. No, you read wrongly. In Portuguese, it's ketchup. Yes. It's written the same way, but here in Brazil, we say ketchup. Yes. And kiwi, the fruit, kiwi, the green fruit, we say here kiwi. Not kiwi, we say kiwi. Okay? Kiwi. So, ketchup. Here is the pronunciation in Portuguese, okay? Ketchup and kiwi. Okay? In English you already know. So, W. W in Portuguese is W. 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 Okay? W. Did you read here webcam? Yeah, you read in English. In Portuguese is webcam. Yes, webcam. It's not webcam, it's webcam. Webcam. Because in Portuguese, when we have some letters that are like we need to pronounce them alone without the vowel, we put an E in the middle. Yes, I don't know why, but it is as it is. So, webcam. Webcam. Okay, webcam. Alright, here we have what? Alright, it's the energy stuff, the energy measure. Alright, here we say watt. Okay, watt or watts in Portuguese. Alright, so it's the same. Y, Y. Y, okay? Yoga, yeah. Some people here say yoga and some people say yoga. It doesn't matter. I don't know. It's the same. It's written the same. Alright? And yakisoba. I'm hungry now. Yakisoba. It's the Japanese food with pasta and chicken and meat and whatever. So it's a good meal. I like a lot this. So yakisoba, okay? As you can see, all these words here are not Portuguese, like root Portuguese, like from roots, sing like this, like they're not Brazilian or Portuguese or Angolan, or they're not from the countries that speak Portuguese. All right, they're like American, like English, Japanese, and whatever. All right, maybe from India or something. I don't know where yoga came from. But you see, no Portuguese words here. So now we have in our dictionary K, W, and Y. Alright? So I hope you've enjoyed the video and the class. Okay? So subscribe to my channel. That's called Fun and Learn with Songs. Write your comment below if you like, if you have any doubt, and if you have any suggestion of any point in the grammar or any other song that you want to see translated. All right, and I hope to see you on next class. Bye guys.